And then also, I'm just looking around saying, okay, well, during 2020, when our country was being ripped apart limb from limb and everything was on fire, when $12 billion in damage was inflicted on this country, and women were being raped, and corner stores and family businesses were being burned to the ground, and cops were being shot, and police precincts that were occupied with cops were being lit on fire with Molotov cocktails. Donald Trump was the president.
Right.
Did he deploy the military?
Didn't do anything.
He didn't deploy the military. Why now? Why now? Our country's not on fire and burning. Cops aren't being targeted for random assassinations because they're wearing a badge and for no other reason. Corner stores aren't burning down. Portland's not on fire anymore. I think they finally got that extinguished. It was the last city to completely burn.
So you think Trump is grooming us?
I mean, who is he preparing to fight? That's the question that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Who is it exactly that you're preparing to fight? And if he says that crime is rampant in D.C., well, as compared to his first administration, it's actually down. Mm-hmm. As compared to just the beginning of his term in the second administration, crime is down in D.C. Mm-hmm. So who are you preparing to fight? What's the real justification? And
I think he's just trying to win over his base.
I think he's trying to win over his paymasters.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's doing the bidding of Israel, and I think he's being told what it is that he's going to do. And he's so deeply implicated, 230 some odd million shekels,
right? And
they're getting their shekels worth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I totally saw him revoking people's visas, and that one college student, I can't pronounce the name, Camille, what's his name, Joe? Mahmoud Khalil. They was trying to deport him. He was actually a resident here. Yeah, he had a green card. And they labeled him as pro-Hamas. I was like, yeah, but they was going to deport him, but now he's back on the streets. And a guy with a master's degree. Yeah, and Republicans are dead silent on that. He said, man, why is he still here?
I just think that it's really important for people to actually just kind of look beyond what they're seeing in the news,
Mm-hmm.
and look beyond what mainstream media is telling you. If you really want to know what's happening in your country, I mean, you can start with Project Esther. It's 34 pages. This so-called conservative think tank, the authors of this are the Heritage Foundation. And this has been adopted by the Trump administration.
Oh, the Jews have this conspiracy. They have this plan. What are you talking about? What do you mean? What, they all get together and they want to implement this plan? The next time somebody asks you that or they're skeptical, look up Project Esther from the Heritage Foundation. Their plan to brand any critic of Israel, anybody that criticizes Israel, they're going to call a terrorist supporter so they could be excluded from open society by being fired, sued, deported, defunded, expelled, ostracized. And the Trump administration is implementing that plan.
Yep.
So when they say, what's the conspiracy? What's the plan? It has a name. It's called Project Esther.
That's right.
It was written by the Heritage Foundation. It is being implemented by the authors who wrote it, who now work in the State Department of this government. So you want to say who, what, when, how? This is it. Okay? Miriam Adelson gave Trump $100 million. AIPAC put $100 million against any incumbent congressman who voted against aid to Israel. Other Jewish donors gave hundreds of millions to Trump in his re-election campaign, and now they're implementing their plan.
And what is
anyone
Trump
that's
doing right
against
now
the
in
Jews
Kentucky?
is a terrorist,
right.
And we're going to destroy them. We're going to.
AIPAC's going to put tens or hundreds of millions of dollars behind anybody that will primary Thomas Massie to get him out of there. And Trump is spearheading all of that. Trump went to war in the open on social media against Thomas Massie. Thomas Massie's a hero.
Right.
Thomas Massie is standing on an island with Marjorie Taylor Greene.